We are here, though, like I said, to unveil what's in here. You probably already know what it is, but if you don't, let's go. And if you didn't know, these are what PSA boxes look like. This is what they send you. And they're so difficult. So last night we literally sold everything. Everything. My guy Nick S., he bought one of everything, which was crazy. It took over 2 hours to rip. And then on our second session, we just finished it off. Jason J. at the end said, "What do you want for everything?" It was an insane night. You can watch the videos. It was split into 3 sessions because, for whatever reason, Facebook decided to shut off on me in the middle of sessions. All right, let's see here. It's so crazy to get these dang things open. Alrighty then. Here she comes. Oh yeah. Oh yes. All that for one card. But it is the most famous sports card there is. And it's a bullshit grade, in my opinion. And you'll see why, because when we put the video together, when we release the YouTube video, we'll have some comparisons. But it is still a card that sells for over $7,000 just this year already. Just this in the first week of this year. So, woo! I mentioned 86 Flair is the theme because we have ourselves the Michael Jordan rookie card, Mint 6. Why is it a 6? I have no idea. It's absolute BS. It should have 100% been a 7, if not 7.5. I don't know if they do halves on older cards, but there she is. It just sold, like, I think on the 2nd or 3rd for over 7,000. It's been a few other sales, well over 6,000 since the new year started. This is not my card. I wish it was. This is my man, my videographer, my buddy, my good friend now, CODY's. And, you know, funny story, guys. The best thing about this is the story behind it. So CODY wasn't into cards or anything. I posted on my main Facebook page, my personal page, hey, I'm looking for a videographer with YouTube background. And I got a few leads, referrals, and CODY was one of them. And, you know, we clicked instantly. And now he's hooked in the hobby, which is awesome. But he started saying, he's like, hey, I'm going to send you some pictures of some cards I have. Let me know what you think. And the first two was, you know, I forget what the first two were. No, nothing crazy. Then he sent me a picture of the Jordan. And I responded, ha ha. And he said, what's so funny? And I said, that's not yours. And he responded with a picture of him holding this card. And I said, you need to call me ASAP. And when he did, I said, I'll trade my entire collection for that card. Obviously, I wouldn't, but close to it. And the rest is really history from there. I had him send me a bunch more pictures, so we made sure it was real. And his dad actually ripped this card in 1989. He remembers ripping this card from a pack, 1989. Like, if you look at it, the corners are, I mean, the edges are pretty spot on. It's a little off-centered, yes, but for a Jordan, this centering is pretty damn good. The corners, I mean, there's a little bit of white. You can see some white on the edge and corner there. Down here, not really anything. That's pretty prime. Maybe a little on the edge. No, not really. That's on the side. You can't tell. And then that corner's perfect. So to get a 6, we are very disappointed. I'm not going to lie. We are very pissed off. This should have been a 7. But the good thing is, since we went out and graded it, it jumped over $1,000. because the 7 was getting the 6500s and the 7000. So Cody actually sent me a picture of a card that was a 7. That was the most off-centered card I've probably ever seen, and it was a 7, and the guy was asking for 6500. So the market's jumped up significantly since. But beautiful card. This, like I said, these 86 flares are where it's at. You can also, you can tell that I have like the new versus the old PSAs. These are 3 different versions of PSA right here. Pretty crazy. Let's see if I can get them to stay. Come on, baby, stay for me. Stay. There we go. So you can see 3 different versions right here. This one has the hologram. This obviously the new ones, and then this is the old school ones. But what a group of cards. If you can ever get your hands on any of these type of cards, guys, they're not that expensive. There's so many rookies in this. Clyde Drexler, Akeem, Ewing. I actually graded 2 Akeem stickers from this class. I got a 7 and an 8 from my guy Deeds. And so this is, I mean, any card you get from this class is only going to go up, in my opinion. Vintage NBA is only going to go up. Vintage football is about to break loose. That's another thing. That's a whole other topic. But, I mean, if you can get your hands on a Jordan, obviously do it. I don't, even if it's all the marbles, just do it. Trust me on that. You're gonna get your money and then some back. I would love to have this card. I've been trying to pitch them on so many different options. But I got these 2 cards as a steal. This one goes for about $240. This one goes for about $125, $150. The bird, I got them both for $225. $225 for these 2. My guy gave me an awesome deal because, you know, I'm a very good customer, and he just picked them up in a big, huge lot. So I'm stoked about that. I'm stoked about this PSA 6 Jordan. No, I'm not stoked about it. I'm just happy we got it back, and I'm happy that the market is up in the 7,000 range. $7,000, guys. That's just so crazy to think of, man. That's like, you know, a down payment for a house in Florida, you know? But if you guys ever need grading, I obviously, as you probably know, I do send in subs.